Hi everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome back to another very fun pick a card reading. Today we're asking about your next relationship. So this is going to be super detailed about who exactly it's going to be with, what your relationship is going to be like, how you come together, how you meet, and also the future potential of the relationship. So we have 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. All you have to do is tune into your intuition. Pick the pile that calls out to you. As soon as you have your pile, you can skip ahead to your reading. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you in your reading. Hi there, pile 1. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're starting out with some cards to give you a theme for your relationship, just in general what your relationship is going to be like. Then we'll pull some cards for who exactly it is, how you get together, and also what the future of your relationship will be like. So the first cards that we have for you are attraction and heart-to-heart conversations. So I would say you have a very strong attraction for each other, not just physical attraction, but I would say all kinds of attraction, mental attraction, heart connection, all kinds of attraction. What I'm seeing is 2 people that when they're in the same room, they're drawn to each other like magnets. You guys just have this compatibility and this synastry together that you want to be together, and it feels good to be together, if that makes sense. But definitely also physical chemistry, mental chemistry, that kind of thing. Heart-to-heart conversations. So I feel like you'll have a really strong heart connection and like this understanding of each other, and these great conversations where you really connect on a really deep level. The card says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, so honesty. This is beautiful. I feel like you feel safe with this person, the other person feels safe with you as well. So there's like this intimacy. It's beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. So the next card that we have is Saturn return. Okay. So there's going to be something karmic about you guys coming together. I feel like it's completely destined. You have had other lives together, and so it's going to feel destined. Also, because it's a Saturn return, this could be happening around the time of your Saturn return, which is in your late 20s to early 30s, like that period of time. Or the other person could be having their Saturn return. So that's really possible as well. One of you could be in that age range. And if you're older, like much older, it also happens like in your 60s as well. So I don't think too many people who watch my channel are that age, but if you are, then it could happen then as well. So, but something also about Saturn return is about kind of the next step of your life. So it's like ending your 20s and then going into your 30s, where you have a little bit more focus on your life goals and where you're going in life. So it almost has that kind of flavor to it, where it's going to be a relationship either that lasts for a really long time after your Saturn return, so it could be like a long-term relationship, or it would be preparing you for that in the future. So really important relationship coming in for you guys. Okay, so the next card that we have a couple of kippers and a Lenormand. So the first kipper that we have is, this is the relationship, the partnership. The second card we have is this anchor and water, and this is about your big hopes and dreams. So together, this means that this relationship shows you what you want. It's like, it's kind of, when you come together, you see all of these possibilities, almost like your dream relationship. So that's really, really cool. And then the Lenormand is the star, and that's all about your big hopes and dreams. So this relationship really is a very inspiring relationship for you. Okay, so the next card that we have is Depth. So again, like with the deep conversations, with the heart-to-heart conversations, this is a relationship that is not a fleeting relationship. This is a relationship that is deep and memorable and makes you learn about yourself. It's very beautiful. Okay, the next cards are going to be who this person is, like when you meet them, how they show up, what they look like, and what their character is like. Okay, so the first card we have is Air Element Communicating. So this person might be like a very social person, or a person that likes to talk or communicate. They might be in an industry or studying to be in an industry where you have to communicate. So I'm hearing law or media or social media, traditional media, writing, speaking, performing, acting, any of those things where you are communicating. Or they might just have a lot of air in their chart, which would be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So yeah, I do feel like they're gonna be talkative when you meet them. Okay, the next card that we have is Cancer. So what I'm seeing is somebody that appears like a very social butterfly kind of a person, but underneath they have this need for relationship and for like emotional fulfillment and stable emotional fulfillment, Cancer energy. So they might have like a Cancer moon. It kind of reminds me of one of my friend's husbands, who he's actually a Sagittarius, but he seems like this sort of all over the place kind of guy, like performer, but he has a Cancer moon. So they've been in a relationship for a very, very long time. He likes relationships. They're married. So there's like that kind of person where they look like one way, but they're actually the other way inside. So that's really interesting. So that's where your heart-to-heart conversation comes in. That's where the depth comes in, because it actually is a very deep person. Okay, the next card that we have is, Temperance. And we have the Page of Cups. So with Temperance, yes, this love of peace and flow. I feel like they want their relationships to be harmonious. I feel like this person actually, because this is a trine here, that I feel like they value harmonious relationships, this person. And creativity, I see this as a creativity card. They value partnership. So that's really beautiful. I really like that. I'm also hearing that this person has a lot of creative abilities in some way. Whether they are pursuing them or not, they have a lot of creative ability. So that's good to know. And then we have Page of Cups. So it's interesting, this Page of Cups, he almost has like a Fool energy. So you guys know the Fool in tarot. It's like a childlike energy, an openness. I'm feeling like this person may not have been in very many serious relationships, if at all, because there's almost like this inexperiencedness about being in relationships. This can also be like friend energy, where they show up as a friend to you at first. They're almost like they're like a peer. So any of those things. There's like an openness that's really nice with this person. And also like an enthusiasm to be in a relationship. Very, very much, even though they may not know very much about that or what that entails. Okay, so now we have some more cards about them. The first card we have is Knight of Cups. Yeah, so here they are. This is like sort of how they feel about relationships. And then this is them coming toward you and pursuing you. So they have a romantic side. They want to sweep their person off their feet. So that's really beautiful. Very romantic person with all these cups and this temperance and the Cancer, like romantic and maybe a little idealistic as well about romance. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have, so we have 2 Pentacles cards. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. This person also works a lot. I'm feeling that they are in a time in their life where they are trying to achieve a lot. And so they might work a lot, just so you know. So even though they want to sweep you off your feet and make you happy, this is also a very important part of it. It's kind of a little bit in the way at first when you meet them, that you might feel like, oh, they just called me, but now what happened? It's just because they're working. So give them space when you first meet them. Give them space to kind of integrate you into their life, because look at all this work that they have to do. It's just where they are in life right now. I'm hearing that this person likes to make people happy, and that includes the people at work. So they want to make you happy, but they also want to make the people at work happy, because they want to keep their job and they want to keep making money. It's super important to them. So it's good for you to know. It's just good to know. Okay, and then the 3 of Cups. So what you're going to experience is that once they kind of are like ready to take a break from this, then you'll go out with them. So it's just good to know there might be like a little break when you first start dating them and you're not sure where they're coming from. They're coming from a very, very good place. They have all these cups here. It's just that they have a lot of work to do. Okay, so we'll get into detail about how exactly they are gonna, how this is gonna happen. So the next card we have is Earth Element Stability. Great. And then we have, I'm going to take 2 cards. Okay, then we have a Kipper main character. You. This is you. Whether you're male or female. Okay, so these 2 cards together, I feel like you are going to be just doing your everyday activities, this earth element. You're just going to be either doing your chores or whatever you do regularly, going to work, or if you're in school, going to school. There's something about just your everyday habits that you are going to be doing, because that's backing you up. So this is like the scenario, setting the scene. Then we'll see what happens. So, okay, so we have, all right, wow. Okay, so we have Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So this is the person. So again, I'm getting that they're a peer of yours somehow. And it's like, it could be just they show up as friendship. But also with the friendship, they're looking towards you, right? With the Page of Pentacles, they're gonna wanna put something into motion. They're gonna wanna sort of start with the seed of friendship, is what I'm hearing, and move forward with it. So that means they might invite you to something. And maybe it feels like you don't know, is this romantic? Is this a date? Are we friends? Like you have no idea. So just go with it because you like them. I feel like there's this, you know, the magnet thing. Again, there's a magnet. Like you are attracted to this person in whatever way. You know, when you first meet them, there's like an attraction and you're like, okay, I like this person a lot. And you just go to the thing that they invite you to. Okay, so let's see the next card. Yeah, okay, Six of Cups. Yeah, so you'll have so much fun. It's gonna feel like maybe you've known them forever with this card. It has like an innocence and a fun. Again, you might be like, oh, this kind of feels romantic, but like in a very sweet way. It's lovely, very sweet. You might also, there's like this neighborhood, I feel like there's a house and kind of like where you live. So this might happen again in your everyday life where you live or where you go to work or where you go to school. This is where it's going to happen. Okay, and then the next card, okay, yeah, so we have these two cards of energy, breakthrough. So on this day, when you're out doing your everyday chores, maybe something really good happened, like if you're in school, you got an A on your exam, or if you're at work, you got a promotion. There's some sort of like energy of getting recognition for something from your everyday work. So this is very good, and there's like this energy of that. Okay, oh yeah, we have another one of these. So again, this is the same card, Princess of Discs, Page of Pentacles. So absolutely, this person is going to invite you to something. Okay, what else do we have? All right, so we have two tea leaf cards. We have Target, a goal-oriented person, and we have Key, successful outcome to your problems. So there's something about them helping you. What I'm seeing is you can't get into a building and they help you get into the building with the key, or you have a problem at work or at school and they are able to help you with that. They have something that they can help you with, and this is going to be part of how you come together, is them being able to help you. And okay, we have Target. So it's interesting because this person shows up as a friend at first, or like a peer, but then I feel like inside they're like, oh, I really like this person. I really like them. And so they're going to keep pursuing it with the Target. So you may not feel that at first, but they will. They'll keep pursuing it with this Target. They're goal-oriented about this relationship, which is very, very interesting. Yeah, I do see this like romance that like blossoms, and it feels very innocent and sweet. So very cool. Oh, we have one more card. Okay. Okay. So now we have the Strength card. So with the Strength card, there's this passion. And as I said before with this attraction, right? There's a lot of attraction with you guys. But with the Strength card, it's almost like you're keeping it under wraps. You are waiting for the right time for passion, for like physical passion, or for, you know, going there really quickly, right? Jumping into a relationship. And I feel like this person is going to feel that, and especially, you know, when you go out, when they invite you out, they're going to feel that. But I don't think they're going to necessarily act on it because they don't want to mess anything up, if that makes sense. So you're going to feel the passion, but it's going to happen at the right time in like a healthy way. They really don't want to mess anything up, this person. So it's really, really good. But I also feel like it will happen eventually, that it's almost like maybe you wonder if they are attracted to you, even though you can feel it. And they are. They're just, it's going to happen in a healthy way at the right time, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so now let's pick some cards for what is going to happen beyond, you know, when you first meet. What is like the potential of the relationship? Okay, and so the first card we have is Knight of Cups. This is the King of Cups in this deck. Aha, this is a relationship. So I am not surprised because this person, this is a Cancer card, the little Cancer crab, and this is the Cancer card. So I feel like it's gonna move forward toward a long-term relationship. Absolutely. It has like family energy where you feel like very safe with this person and secure and nurtured and heard. All of those things is very beautiful. And then this, okay, then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there might be some element of like change that happens as a result of this relationship. Like maybe you move, you know, both of you move. Like there's something that, it's like the relationship happens and then this like change happens as a result. So you guys might decide to move, you know, if you're in a relationship, you might decide to move in together or to change cities or something like that. It's like a big life change that you wouldn't expect, but it's really good. Because I do feel like with this Saturn, this person is part of your destiny. This person helps you in your life. It's like a really important person in your life. So they are part of these huge changes that you are making in your life, and you are part of their huge changes. So it's very beautiful. Okay, we have two more cards. Wow, okay, so we have the Seahorse, and this is the family card. Interesting. So again, with this family energy, and maybe there's like a connection with your families. Maybe you like each other's families, or family is really, really important in this relationship. Maybe you hang out with their family or their family hangs out with you, something like that. Or if you're older, they may already have like a child or something like that. So there's any of those. There's a lot of family energy. Okay, and then we have love and marriage. So there's absolutely this potential for marriage in this relationship. I see that. So that person will absolutely recognize that, and so will you. And then all of this love too, which I totally see everywhere in this. So very, very, very cool. So I love that. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe. I would love that. It would help me so much. And I'll see you guys again in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, pal 2. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're starting out with some overall cards that are going to tell you all about your relationship. Then we'll pull some cards for who exactly the person is, how you meet or come together, and what the future looks like with this person. So, the first card that we have is Trust. Beautiful. Romantic Feelings. And Getting to Know Each Other. Okay, so I'm going to read these all together. When you first meet, there's going to be a period of time where you're just getting to know each other. So I don't feel like it's going to move fast. And in fact, it may not even be romantic. Just getting to know each other as friends almost, or as peers, as somebody that you're doing something else with, like you're in a class with, or you work with, something like that. You're doing something together and you're just getting to know each other. But one or both of you have romantic feelings for the other. So it's definitely not revealed, but absolutely one or both of you feels this. And with the Trust card, This is really, really important. The getting to know them is really important because it's going to make you trust them. Maybe in the past, you have dated somebody that you couldn't trust because maybe you didn't get to know them well enough first to know who they really were. Like maybe you got involved with them physically or emotionally and you didn't stop and take the time. But this happens all the time, you know? So these cards are saying, this is so good to just get to know somebody on a friend level and a person level because you're gonna trust them. You're gonna be like, wow, this person, I know who this person is and I know that I can trust them and what I can trust them with. It's very positive. And so as you're doing that, the romantic feelings are there, but they're not gonna be on the surface. So it's almost like a slow burn is what I'm hearing, a slow burn. Okay, so the next card that we have is, okay, Gemini, I think. Okay, again, this card of like talking and about getting to know each other, conversations, a lot of back and forth conversations and talking about ideas and maybe like learning together. You might be learning something with this person, or together you like to discuss things that you are learning. Love it. So nice. Nice energy. Okay. Okay, this card is his thoughts. So it literally means a person that is thinking about somebody. Okay? So again, this person or both of you are thinking about the other person when they're not there. Okay, good to know, right? Okay, and then we have, this is like an emotional card. So this combination, I'm feeling like this person, I feel like they think they might get disappointed if they ever cross the line and ask you out in a romantic way. They have very, very, very strong feelings for you that they are keeping inside. Almost this need to like hold back their feelings. Maybe they don't trust their feelings, something like that. But they have them. It's almost like they can't deny them. It's very interesting. Okay. Okay. Wow. So this is the crossroads. So there will be a crossroads with this person where it will change. The situation will change. It'll be like an opportunity. Okay, and then we have the sun. So the sun is all about happiness. And in this card, there's a lotus here. So it's almost like an inner peace. And I'm hearing a blossoming. So there's just a lot of happiness when you are around this person. Like what I'm seeing is two people that when the other person comes into the room, they light up the room for you. You like they just, it's like you see them and you're like, oh, and then they see you and they're like, oh, it's like it like lights them up. It's so beautiful. You could also meet them in the summertime, or the summertime could be a time of year that is important to you in some way, important in your relationship. Okay, so let's move on to who this person is so you can recognize them when they are in your life. Okay, so the first card we have is friends, 11th house. So they might be an Aquarius, or they just have Aquarius energy. They have a big network of people that they are in contact with, and their network is really important. Their friends are really important. Taking care of their friends, leading their friends, being around their friends, being around their network. They could also be like in social media or something like that, because I see that a lot in people's charts who are in social media, or any kind of media really. But that is super important to them. Social, a very social person. Okay, ooh, then we have a Grand Cross. Okay, So this is a person that appears as a very strong person. They have had a lot of obstacles in their life. Their chart, their astrology chart, has a lot of squares in it. So that means that they have to like hit a wall and learn a lesson like all the time. Like things do not come easily to this person. This person has to work for things that they've gotten. So they have like a determination about them, and they're not afraid of obstacles. So that's really, really cool. So the next card that we have is, okay, I'll take two. We have the Hanged Man and we have the Six of Cups. So with this Hanged Man card, being held back or waiting until the right time for transformation, going through a huge transformation in your life. Yeah, so this person might appear very disciplined, or somebody who is kind of holding themselves back. They are working on things, working on their life to get to the next thing. So they might be very, very disciplined with this Hanged Man. But they also are very goal-oriented and they know where they're going. I feel like, again, they have these feelings for you and they're really good at holding them back. Even though they're such a go-getter, they also expect a lot of difficulty, and so sometimes they hold themselves back because they expect a difficulty in their life, if that makes sense. I also see with this card that, like, look how he's looking at you. Like, you know, he's holding himself back and he's kind of like caught up in the things that are holding him back, but then he's looking at you like, oh my gosh, that could be the right person for me. So that's really beautiful. I love that. Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups. So this like social, this is a very social card in this deck. It's like the cups are cheering. Everybody's like cheering at a party with their cups. So I feel like this person is absolutely in some kind of community that you're already in. And they are part of that. They feel like one of your peers, one of the people that are in your life in whatever way. They may be people that you hang out with, because this is like a hangout and enjoyment card in this deck. Again, this feeling of safety with them that you have like a safety feeling with them. Very nice. Okay, and the next card we have is the Page of Wands. Okay, all right, and then we have the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and King of Swords. Yeah, so this person feels this passion for you. I'm also seeing like this person is very, they are a very passionate person in general, but I feel like they hold it back. They're not going to actually tell you that they're interested in you, or they're going to wait. They're going to wait till the right time to tell you. That's how they operate. They're they're a rational person. The way that they act is very rational. Yeah. And so, but they do feel this passion for you. And then we have King of Swords. So this is, again, a very rational person, a planner. They want it to go well, so they're gonna take their time and they're gonna plan it. So when you talk to them and when, you know, it moves to a romantic level, it might seem a little bit planned or a little bit rational, because this is just the way this person is. They're very successful when they plan things out in their life. with all of this air energy. So that is very, very interesting person. Okay, so now we'll pick some cards for how it happens, how you guys come together. So we have Jupiter return. So either of you could be having your Jupiter return, which happens every 12 years. Jupiter will conjunct your Jupiter every 12 years. So if you know your chart, you could look at that. But you don't have to. It could also be their Jupiter return. But it's just like a time of blessings, a Jupiter return, where the universe wants to bring you good things. It's a benefic planet, so it just brings you really positive things. So this is a very positive change that's going to happen, where this is going to move into some kind of romance. Okay, so the next card we have is Scythe in Lenormand. And then we have Death reversed. Oh my gosh, okay. I feel like this person is gonna get out of their head and they're gonna make a change. They want to make a change. Death reversed, cutting through their thoughts. They're cutting through the thing that is stopping them. No, I wanna change that. I wanna change the course of this. It's almost like maybe you guys will have some kind of crossroads, like maybe somebody's leaving, something is ending, either school or work or a position, a job position, something like that. There's like this opportunity for a crossroads, and this person doesn't want to let this opportunity go. And so they're going to make something happen here. Like cutting through their barrier to talk to you or to tell you. Okay, let's see what else happens. I'm getting very excited. Okay, so the next card we have is the Star. Yeah, so they're like, oh my gosh, look at how much potential there is here. I have to say something, or I will be sorry for the rest of my life. So this is really, really huge and important to them. Okay, the next card we have is the Three of Wands. So yeah, they could be traveling, they could be planning for their future, and they want to know, okay, is this person coming with me? Or am I going on my own? I have to tell them, I have to find out first before I can make these decisions in my life. So there's like these like choices that this person has to make. All right. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, so this is when they tell you, okay, Page of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Okay, good. So a Page of Swords, this is when they come forward and they tell you. It's like in their mind, they make a big deal out of it, but then when it actually happens, Page of Swords, it's kind of just like easier than they thought. And it's just gonna be like a communication kind of a thing. It's not gonna be a big deal, right? Then we have the Ten of Cups. So there's like this happiness. Maybe they're gonna invite you. They're gonna invite you to something where a lot of your friends are gonna be hanging out, or their family is gonna be hanging out. Could be like a wedding or a family gathering or something like that, or just a group of friends, but they're gonna invite you to that. And that's when it's gonna happen. Okay, oh yeah, we have 3 more cards, so I'll tell you what happens. Okay, so yes, opportunity, carrot, opportunity. So they're gonna see this as an opportunity. We have wedge, someone trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Okay, so there could be this situation where maybe they see somebody else that is interested in you. Maybe it's somebody that you know in your group, or they know of, and they're like, wait a minute, that person is gonna get my person. It's gonna motivate them. There's something coming between you guys that is gonna motivate them to take action and see how you really feel about them. So it's really, really good. There's also like this energy of threes in this card. So again, this like decision, if there is this other person deciding, wait, I have to take some action because there's another person involved and they don't want that to happen. So that's really, really interesting. And then we have fire, strong emotion, passionate love. Yes, so you will feel this passion from this person. I feel like there's gonna be so much passion once you come together. It's gonna be, because it's a long time coming and because you trust them, it's gonna be like igniting a fire is what I'm hearing. Very, very good, very positive. Yeah, the passion is gonna come out once they see that there's somebody else competing for you. The passion's gonna come out. They're gonna be like, absolutely not. They may even tell that person to go away or something. Or they might, I mean, the passion of this person is going to come out and you're gonna feel it from them. It's gonna be very fulfilling to you. Okay, so what is going to happen in the future with this person? Let's see. Okay, so we have the star again, the star twice. And then we have the Eon, which is the Judgment card. You finally know. You finally know. You felt it the whole time. You felt the romantic feelings. You felt this potential the whole time. And finally you get your answer. The answer is yes, that this person did have feelings for you and they were a potential partner for you. And like you have been thinking about that too. Like you have been dreaming about that as well. And so it's almost like this, like sort of this realization of this dream that you've had, and then it finally comes true. And you see it with the Judgment card. You're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person has felt the same way about me as I did about them. That's beautiful. Okay, so what else about the potential? Okay, so we have a butterfly, a change for the better. Yes, so like as I said, and as I say many times with the Hanged Man, this is like the cocoon of the butterfly before it becomes the butterfly. So this is part of the butterfly process of like this relationship is part of like your butterfly, like your transformation into your new life. So it's really beautiful. And it'll be worth it to overcome the barrier going from the friendship to romance. Okay, all right, so then we have scales. So scales is about balance, to remember to stay balanced while you are in this relationship, because I almost feel like there's so much passion that's gonna come out that it might be a little like consuming, you know? And so it's telling you to keep your balance, keep your own self, keep your own life, you know, all the things that the person was attracted to you, why the person was attracted to you was just because of who you are, you know? So don't lose that once you go into the relationship. Wise advice for any relationship, really, always keep your own self. Always keep doing the things that make you you and be authentic, because that's why the person was attracted to you in the first place. Okay, and then we have the sun. Oh, happiness. So much happiness coming for you guys in the future. So beautiful. So I love that. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe. And I will see you guys again in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pile 3. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're starting off with some cards that are going to tell you about your relationship. Then we'll pull some cards for who exactly this person is, how you come together, and what the future is going to look like with them. So the first card that we have is Love Yourself First. Then we have Keep an Open Mind and Passion. Okay, first of all, with this Love Yourself First, this card reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. So, very interesting, because this card is keep an open mind. So I very much feel like you guys might have a Beauty and the Beast type scenario in your romance, where the person may be completely different than the types of people that you've dated in the past. So that could be like, maybe they are from a different culture, or even like a different religion, or maybe just from a different place in the world, like from across the country or something like that. Or they're just like a different type, you know? Or it could be like that they're older than you or younger than you. So the cards are telling you to keep an open mind. Do not judge a book by its cover. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. Also says love yourself first. So I feel like this person will love you for you, if that makes sense. If you love yourself, like you're just being yourself, being authentic, and this person is gonna love you for you, and you are gonna love this person not for like how they appear when you first meet them or how different they are, but for who they are inside. It's very beautiful. Okay, I'm going to tell you more. Okay, so there's so much passion in this relationship, and this one also says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, so this is like your heart singing when you're with this person. So I would say don't listen to your brain if your brain starts judging, right? It starts evaluating the person. Don't do that. Don't listen to your brain, listen to your heart and listen to your joy. Because if the person makes you like really, really happy, that is the best thing. There's nothing better than the person that just makes you happy and fills your life with joy. Also, if you feel like maybe you're not attracted to this person, don't worry, because you will be attracted to them. Okay. The next card that we have is Grand Trine Blessings. Yes, so this person is a blessing from the universe. This person will bring you so many beautiful things into your life that you didn't even realize. I feel like they will make your life flow in a better way. They're just gonna bring so many good things into your life. Things that you didn't know that you even needed or wanted. I also feel like there's like an ease with this person. It's not difficult. There's not like a lot of games I'm seeing. It's just like it flows really easily and it makes your life better. That's amazing. Okay, so next card we have, all right, so we have some kippers. We have the number 25 and the number 10. So the 25, this is about up-leveling, going to the next level, upgrading. This person is an upgrade for you. I feel like they're gonna be way better than anybody you've ever dated. The relationship is gonna be way better. Again, with the castle and the Beauty and the Beast thing, I don't know why that is coming up, but that is like part of this reading. So they might feel like, even maybe like they're very successful, or they have a large house or something like that. There's something about that, perhaps. Yeah. Okay. Then we have these two cards. So this is the journey. So it's going to be a long journey with this person, very positive. And then also the luck. So there's like this luckiness that you feel, this like luck when you're around this person. Maybe when you're together, the universe brings lots of lucky things. You get like the best seat in the restaurant, or when you're traveling, you get like first class. Like there's almost like this luck that the relationship together brings you. That's very, very cool. Okay, and then the last card we have is diversity. Okay, interesting. So definitely this person is going to be outside of your box of who you usually date. They could be like from a different culture, as I said before, a different religion, a different place. There's something about them though that it's like really good. It like expands your mind. It's very, very positive for your life. So again, just confirming that this person is different than you usually date. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna find out who this person really is and what they are like. So the 9th house, faith. So this person could be a Sagittarius because that's the 9th house, or they have Sagittarius energy, like could be from a different culture with Sagittarius, or just very into traveling or into expanding their mind, studying. Maybe they love studying things, going to school. Maybe they have multiple degrees. There's also this faith, it says faith. So they could have some kind of religion that's important to them, or they're interested in other cultures' religions, like almost like philosophy. Maybe they're a philosopher. I also see a palm, which reminds me of like palm reading. So maybe they are into things like that, like palm reading or astrology. That could be it too. So interesting. I feel like this person is a very interesting person that you're gonna learn a lot from. It's like my favorite kind of person, so I love this kind of person. Okay, oh yeah, Mercury mind. Yes, so this theme of learning for this person is super important. I'm hearing that they're a lifelong learner. They probably love reading, and they maybe take classes all the time, and even if they're not in school anymore, they would still take classes, studying, talking, like learning new ideas. They might have a Gemini or Aquarius or Virgo in their chart as well, with this Mercury energy. There's also this world here, which also reminds me of Sagittarius. So I think, again, this is a person that's very interested in expanding their mind. Beautiful. Okay, so here's some more cards for this person. All right, so the first card we have is the Emperor. I love this Emperor. So cute. Okay, so this person might be older than you with the Emperor, or they have like some kind of level of maturity about them, or a success about them. They've reached a level of success or are going to. They could be a leader. They could have their own business already and be like really successful, even if they're relatively young. So they have this energy about them. Okay, and then we have true love. Okay, this person, I would say, this is the Lovers, this person would be looking for their person. This person is at a maturity level where they might be thinking about, who am I going to get married to? Especially if they're older. So that's really interesting. Okay, definitely somebody that values a partnership. Like a stable, long-term partnership is what they are looking for. I'm hearing that they don't have time for anything else. They don't have time for flings. They really want somebody that's going to be in their life and that they don't have to like worry about, they want like a stable person, but also a person that can share this love of learning with, and have those good conversations with, and just learn from, you know. I'm hearing that they will learn from you as well. Because you guys are different, they will learn from you just as much as you learn from them. So that's really cool. Okay, so the next card, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's the Emperor again. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Yes, that is confirming this maturity, older, or just successful, success energy, leadership energy, somebody who's going to be looking for a relationship, a long-term relationship. Okay. The next card we have is Judgment. Okay. And Justice. Okay. This is another marriage card. So I really feel like this person is looking for that commitment. Judgment. Yes. So they are somebody who, I feel like this person has some kind of experience in relationships where they can kind of tell, they can make good judgments about who is the right person for them. I'm also hearing that they could be in law, just because both of these cards remind me of law. They could be in law, but they don't have to be. But yeah, this is a serious person that you're going to be dating, or you're going to be in a relationship with. Okay, and one more card is King of Wands. Okay, so this is a go-getter. This is somebody who is very successful, king energy, and they might be in like some kind of an entrepreneurial field because it's wands. And wands are kind of about creating something new or getting through obstacles and kind of making things happen. So like having their own business, being some kind of entrepreneur or working in an entrepreneurial field and being successful. So yeah, so this is what's made this person successful, or they're still building that as well. I'm hearing that this person wants to be successful in relationships as well. Success for this person is very important. So they want to be successful with you as well. And I feel like part of the thing that they love about you is they feel like they can make you happy. And that's why it's important to love yourself first, right? Just be authentic, because if you're being authentic, they will already know that they can make you happy because you're just being authentic. You're being true to yourself, and they see that. They like feel that, and they feel that like naturally they make you happy. So that's super positive. Okay, so now let's find out how you guys come together. The third house messages. And then we have the letter and the living room. Maybe your social media friends? Could be that. And they sent you, there's a lot of like back and forth messaging at first. I'm also seeing that they could be like some kind of a educational situation with you with this 9th house and the 3rd house. These are both cards about education and learning. So I almost feel like you could be in a class with them or in a situation where you're learning something and they are there. Maybe they're like the teacher or like the older person that is there, or somebody running it, something like that. Conversations through messages. And I feel your conversations are going to be great, where you're just kind of like learning about each other. And also the living room is about sort of showing your feelings. So the person actually very much might show up as somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. You're just beautiful. Like they might say it right away. And you're like, I don't know if this person's my type, but keep an open mind and get to know them, because get to know them through the messaging and everything like that. And be true to yourself, because I feel like this person knows what they want, and so they might just be very straightforward because they know what they want, they're experienced. But if you feel like you don't know what you want, just be authentic about that and tell them to take it slowly. That is what I'm hearing. Just be true to yourself and be like, hey, you know, you are at this point in your life, I'm at this point in my life, and so I need to take it slowly, so I need to do that. And if they respect you and if they're the right person for you, they'll be fine with that. They will give you all the time in the world that you need. Okay, so the next cards that we have is, Okay, we have the Priestess. Interesting. And then we have the Four of Swords. Again, keep an open mind, because I feel like when you first start conversing with this person, you might not see the full potential, but it's here. And if you trust your intuition and you go with the flow a little bit, you will see it eventually. So just trust it. Trust the connection that you have with the person, and just go with that. We have Four of Swords. So yeah, like this period of deciding, it's like you're kind of gonna step back and kind of decide what you want to do. This person is probably going to come on strong, but that is fine for you to step back and be like, okay, let me think about this, or I need time. Or if you are in school, or if you are doing something in your career and it takes a lot of time, make sure that you say, I am really busy right now and I need time before we can, I can go out on a date with you or whatever. Take your time for yourself with this person. Okay, and then we have the Forest. And the Forest, it says muddled or unclear thinking. Yes, so you are going to be kind of not sure about this person. So that's why you need to take the time for yourself to think about it, because you make the decision. Okay, and then we have Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay. And then we have Handshake, which is a meeting, which could be important. This might be your past relationships. As you think about this person, and as you get to know this person, you're gonna realize that there was something lacking in your past relationships. And you're gonna realize that there's much better than that type of person that you used to date. You're gonna be ready to let go of that type of person for somebody like this who is way, way better for you. So that's kind of like what's blocking you. That's what the Forest is. It's kind of like this block that you're gonna realize and be able to move forward. This is the way that you're able to move forward into the better relationship, the great relationship. Okay, I just got chills. Okay, and then yes, the meeting. So this is a meeting with somebody. It says meeting with a stranger. So maybe this person starts off as a lot of texting. You could even meet this person from internet dating. You can meet them and just be conversing with them, and you're not even sure you want to go on a date with them, but then you do. So this is when you say yes to this person. This is when you say yes to this person, and you go on the date with them. It's like the handshake. It's like the agreement that you say, yes, okay, I will go on a date with you. And you take the next step. Okay, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we have Prince of Wands. Okay, this is passion. So this person, as I said before, is gonna be very into you. So you're gonna feel that from them. And also I feel like you are gonna feel passion. As I said before, look, there's passion here, right? There is passion here. Okay, and then we have the Page of Coins and the 10 of Coins. Yeah, so the Page of Coins, interesting. Page of Coins is just about an invitation to do something. So I feel like this person is gonna invite you here, again with the Castle, Beauty and the Beast. That's crazy. They're gonna invite you to something in their world. I'm seeing you entering into their world, which might be a group of people that are wealthy or have a lot of money or success. or it could just be like a big house or like a really, really, really fancy party or something like that. They're going to invite you to that. There could be a lot of things that you learn when you go to this gathering. But definitely they're going to be very, very excited and take you to this. And I feel like you're going to have a great time. This will be very fun. Okay, I love that. Okay, and then we have one more card. Okay, yes, and then we have the Sun. So yes, it's gonna be so fun. There's gonna be so much joy that happens when at this party or this gathering. So much joy and fun. Okay, so now let's find out what's gonna happen in the future. What is the potential for the far future with this person? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, and then we have the Prince of Cups. This is like the Knight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords. So look at this. We have two princes here. Princes or knights, they're very goal oriented. They're great for dating. They're actually the dating cards. They have like a goal, you are the goal, they're pursuing you, or the relationship. In the case of this person, the relationship is the goal, or finding out if you are the right person. Pursuing the relationship is the goal. Yeah, so this person is going to want to romance you, sweep you off your feet, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement. Very, very good. Emotional connection again. This Ace of Swords, I feel like they are going to be very clear that they really think that you're the right person. So there's that energy as well. Again, I'm kind of seeing that you need to take it slower than they do. And so you're going to get more clarity, like as this happens, as they move forward, you're going to get very clear about them as well. So any questions that you have about them will be answered in the future. So don't worry about that. If you have questions about them or you're not sure, just trust that. Just trust it until you are sure about them. And you always have the decision. You can make the decision if they're the right person for you or not. Okay, there is a lot of potential here, for sure. Okay, all right, and then we have, interesting. Okay, so we have Caterpillar. And Caterpillar says, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, so I feel like you're gonna change the way you feel about them, where you see them as somebody that you have like a really deep connection with. It's a lot of blessings from the universe. So embrace that change that happens within you. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Yes, so just enjoy the process. Enjoy being with them. There's a lot of enjoyment energy here. And I would also tell the other person too, because they might be like very goal oriented, wanting to make something happen. But I would tell them too, like just enjoy the process. And then we have ladder, climbing towards success. Yes. So again, this person really wants to make, they will really want to be successful with you. So I think there's a lot of success energy in general in this reading. So take it step by step though with this ladder. Just like take it step by step, enjoy the process and trust yourself as well. But I see a lot of potential in this relationship for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe. And I will see you guys again in the next reading. Okay, bye.